Hello, dear ones out there. So it's a quite good day. Just trying to land after these intense energies around the full moon in Taurus. Um, and I know it's been really, really intense for me personally, and I know why. I I decided long ago to find my soul purpose and follow it. So, what I understand is that I need to find it walking on my path. I can not just sit and figure it out. No way. I have to live it out. Live as I walk. Live in the present moment. So, yes, I'm working part time, and I was asked. I was asked to to do my daytime job Wednesday and Tuesday night. I slept perhaps 3-4 hours, and the energy was so intense, and it was intense all day during my work, and I didn't want to tell anybody because I don't want to, ask people for pity. I don't want to pity myself. I want to work through it, and I go with this. I trust. I trust that I have support and enough energy that I can overcome what I put into my mind. And I know I got this inner voice that says, "Oh, today I might not have been, said no to this job, but it was too late." I tried that several times, not being able to say no. Anyway, what I did all day was having a funny day. I was laughing, joking, smiling, helping. I forgot my lunch packet, or what the heck. I forgot to order a salad for lunch. What the heck. I didn't mind. I didn't want to ditch myself. Anyway, as I nearly finished the job, I told my colleagues, "Oh, I haven't been sleeping. I haven't slept that much the past night." And we were talking about, this is, I know this too, and they know it too, and and we were talking about how to overcome this, that you don't have a good night's sleep, and it influences your day. And we came to a very good conclusion, and it was like we were sisters carrying each other's burden shoulder by shoulder, and it was in a good mood, and I was quite happy about that. I shared my thoughts, and the patient that I was helping, they said, "Oh, you've been laughing. You've been having a good mood all day. That's really nice." And I thought, "Oh yes, I have, because I decided to, and it succeeded." So what I put into my very conscious mantra now is never go into the ditches. I've been there so much, where I feel like I'm walking in this direction and something is pulling me in the opposite, or dragging me down, or knocking on my head, or Yeah. And this is over. I don't want to, I want to level up and just have a happy life. So if something is triggering me, I want to overcome it in a good way. Period. So this is how my November is gonna be like, and my full moon, purging the dense energies goodbye. Oh, and what I said this morning. Oh, I didn't trust in God. I didn't um, believe in God anymore. I felt that God forgot me or let me down. But at the other hand, I felt the same about me. And then I put God and me in the same position. So I did let down me, not to love myself, and the same with God. So I came to a new understanding that if you don't love me, you don't love God. If you don't act with your heart, you don't act in God's frame, name, picture. Well, I heard Raphael saying, "This is this is a way you can train yourself to love your own self, your own, not only what's outside of you, the looks of you, but also what's inside of you. So you find a full body mirror, and you undress totally, and you just stand there and say, I love you. And if you find any areas where your mind is like not sure, then really encapsulate this area and really focus on it till you feel the energy is shifting. You really need to love yourself. That's so important. And as you love yourself, you love God. And yeah, it's a big philosophy around this, but I just came to the conclusion that if you're failing yourself, you're failing God. And you cannot know what is good if you don't know what is bad, or fulfilling yourself is God, and unfulfilling yourself is godless. I was told that I did rely on an external God. I mean, who's the external God? Is that my material world? Who do you feed? What God, what part of your life do you feed? So, what are you afraid of? Where's your ego? How does it play a role in your life? And and do you let it play a role? For what reason? What's your belief system? Well, talking about how I want to overcome these lower vibrating days and issues, I found a handful of good hobbies and interests, and I know how to heal myself in ways where I can unswitch my mind, my logical mind, and just go into my heart. So I know walking in nature with my dog or going on my bike, um, doing clay work like this, making funny things, drawing, painting, listening to music, or just playing music, just dancing. Sitting by a fire is really nice in the evening, turning off the telly, get out, and don't fill your head with your to-do list, what you ought to do. Just leave it and give yourself breaks, pauses. Yeah. So November is intense, really, to me. I know that I've chose it somehow. Sometimes I don't understand, but I come to understand it. I have these revelations, and I'm so thankful. And as I realize something, I drop it into the basket, and another one, and another one. And the more I got in my basket, the more peace I find in myself. And this has taken me so long. But I also I train myself in loving myself. At the same time, do these exercises, and I also understand and love myself and accept myself for taking this time doing it. So I just speed down, because as I put pressure on, it's my own pattern working in the masculine field, pushing myself to the limit, and this is not working for me anymore. So I acknowledge that this takes what it takes, as long as it takes. So instead, I also play with my dreams. I play with my thoughts about what kind of traveling, for example, where I want to go, tune in, and always, every time I tune into another place, it's with a strong nature, and I find myself visualizing myself sitting in peace on the beach, meditating and just inhaling the waters, the ground, the sun, the air, and fill myself up totally with peace and silence and being in the present. And I think it's the cure to me as well, to get out of my usual environment. And I believe that traveling is really an opening to change your perception and to create space for miracles and development, to understand things put them in another perspective and grow your soul. Yes, so this is enough for now, I believe. And this is my November. And I hope you feel free to step aside a bit and just think about what you're up to and what is your direction. And are you happy the way it is? Or is there something to put up with? You can do it. The only one that stumble your steps is yourself. Everything is on just ahead of you, around you, and just pick it up. Enjoy and have a nice journey next to me. We're all together about this. Much love. Bye.